So I record all the classes. That's just so that if you're interested, you can practice on your own. What we do in this class is we use the movements of Tai Chi and Qigong, two Chinese exercise systems, to improve our health. They can improve our muscle tone, they can improve our flexibility, they can improve our balance, they can even improve our immune system a bit, and hopefully they can improve our mood, and we can have a little bit of fun in the process. You're going to need a little space around you because we're going to take a step or two in each direction at most. You want to be able to spread your arms and not bump into the wall. If you need to sit down at any point, that's fine. In fact, you can do the entire class seated and still get a lot out of it. And if you, at any point, you need to rest, do so, or lean on something when we're doing a balance activity. But my one rule in class is don't fall down. So with all that being said, we can begin. And we begin with the breath. We bring our hands to our lower abdomen. We inhale. And we exhale. I'd like you to try to breathe from the diaphragm so your belly expands as you inhale. Gets a little smaller as you exhale. We're going to do a couple more breaths. This stimulates the vagus nerve, the parasympathetic nervous system, which allows your body to heal. Now, in this breath, I want you to hold it at the top just for a moment. And now let it out with an audible sigh. I'm going to start moving our joints. So we're going to inhale and the hands float up. Exhale and they float down. Now, throughout class, I will be prompting the breath, but if that bothers you, just ignore me and breathe normally. But do continue breathing. As the hands come down, we exhale, we soften the waist and knees, do a little bit of a mini crunch. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to bring the hands all the way up and slowly, slowly down in front. We're going to step out to the side either way, so our feet are shoulder width apart. We're going to start with a Tai Chi movement called Open the Door. As we inhale, the hands float up chest high. And as we exhale, the hands float down and we soften the waist and knees. Inhale. And exhale. Now we use the movements of Tai Chi and Qigong, but we use the principles of Tai Chi, which are we move slowly and smoothly and continuously, as if there were a resistance to our movement by the air, or as if we were moving through water. I guess our muscles working in a novel way helps make a brain-body connection between our brain and our body through all of the movements. Now we're going to do a Qigong movement. We're going to inhale as the hands float up, and as they reach the heart, we're going to turn the palms up and reach toward the ceiling. And slowly we exhale as they come down. We soften the knees and waist. Do it again. Inhale. And exhale. This is the Qigong movement called Support the Sky Like a Pillar. It's like a good morning stretch. You'll notice we're lubricating our shoulders and our elbows. We're going to do a little bit more lubrication. We're going to bring our hands up to the heart level. Now one hand will go down, so the other goes up, connecting the earth and the sky. So we inhale, and we exhale. And with this movement, I'd like you to think about a cord running through your spine, and as your hands separate, you're pulling that cord, extending your spine, making you taller. Because we're lubricating as many joints as we have access to with these Qigong and Tai Chi movements to help our flexibility, also to strengthen our muscles. Now we're going to go sideways. So the hand that was going up is now going out to the side, the other going behind us, and we're turning our torso, but we're not turning our knees. This is the Qigong movement called the dragon spreads its wings. Inhale and exhale. Now you can turn and look over your shoulder if you'd like. Start lubricating your neck or the muscles at the upper spine. Now we're going to leave our hands in front as we swing the dragon's tail. So at this point, we're shifting our weight from one foot to the other, which brings me to another Tai Chi principle, which is the conscious transfer of weight. Now we're going to stretch the dragon's tail. We're going to bring our hands up to the side and press against an invisible wall. Now to stretch even farther, we're going to bring our back foot out. Now the other side. This is opening up the hips, doing a little bit of lubrication there. Also, depending on where your toe is pointed, you're activating different muscles. If you have your toes pointed straight forward, you get one set of muscles, and if you point your toe, you activate a couple of sets of muscles at the same time. This is our first balance exercise, because as we move our foot, we're balanced on our standing leg. I think we've done enough with the dragon. We're now going to just swing a little bit, transferring that weight. At this point, we're going to do a diagonal move. We're going to step out to that corner. We're going to push up and away. Bring our hands back as we do the Tai Chi movement called push the mountain or push-pull. Now notice when you're lunging forward, don't go too far. Make sure you can always see your toes. You don't want your knees to go beyond the base of your toes. That can irritate the knee. We're going to do a few more movements in this position. So first, we're going to put our palms together, go out, then palms separate, and we swim back, parting the clouds. So this is a Qigong movement, unlike push the mountain, which is a Tai Chi movement. But we're doing them all slowly and smoothly and continuously. To coordinate the breath, you exhale as you go forward. Inhale as you come back. Now we're going to put our hands in a different position. We're going to put our palms facing upward as we go forward. We're going to swim back, bring our hands to our back, shoot out from our chest as we go forward. This is a different Qigong movement. It's called the goose flies south. Notice we're twisting the arms, so we're getting a little different lubrication in the lower arms. We've got multiple bones. Now we're going to reverse direction, bring the back of our hands together and scoop downward as the mama bear gathers her cubs. We're going to do one more movement in this position. And we're going to lunge forward, bring our hands upward, look up, and now come down and do a bow, keeping our spine straight, palms downward. So we inhale as we come up. We exhale as we come down. Doing the butterfly. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to sit back. We're going to go to the other side, do the same set of movements. We always do the same movements. So first we're pushing the mountain. And this is a brain test for me to see if I can remember what order I did the movements in. First, we push the mountain. Now we're going to part the clouds with our palms together. Now we're going to have that goose fly south, even though we're facing a different direction. It's still called the goose flies south. Now we're going to have the mama bear gather her cubs. So the back of our hands come together and we scoop down as we rock back. All of these movements in diagonal directions are helping the brain learn where our body is located in space. Gets that proprioception improved. Now we're going to be the butterfly. So we lunge forward, hands up, look up. Now we do a little curtsy or a little bow. Inhale as we come up. Exhale as we come back. Let's do one more. We're going to sit back. We're going to sync the chi. So we inhale, the hands float up shoulder high, come in toward the heart, and then slowly press down. We're going to do a few balance exercises now. First one we're going to do is called play the guitar or play the pipa, Chinese stringed instrument. We're going to first take our heel and bring it out in front of us. I'll bring it back. Now the other side. Let's do that again, just the feet. Now we're going to bring the hands into it. So one hand goes over the foot. The other hand goes over the other foot. Now both hands come up. One is over the foot, the other is at the elbow. And for those of you who play a stringed instrument like the guitar or the pipa, that's where it gets its name. Let's do one more set. But don't fall down. Now throughout all of these movements, try to stay in your comfort zone. If something hurts, don't do it. Just visualize doing it, or visualize doing it even if you can't move at all, because that does make brain connections about that movement. So when you get stronger, you'll be able to do that movement easier. Let's do another balance exercise in this position. We're going to start by holding the moon, holding a ball. Now, if we do a little squeeze and a little knee bend as we squeeze it, this is a Qigong movement called embracing the moon. Now we're going to just take our hands and switch positions. So the hand that was at the top of the ball is now moving downward. The other hand is moving up, waving hello. Now we're going to take a foot and bring it out on the ball of the foot. Same side as the hand that's moving downward. And this is the Tai Chi movement. The white crane spreads its wings. And in reading this week, I noticed that this movement where the hands are separating, moving away from each other, is one of the basic energies or forces in Tai Chi. There are 8 of them, and we'll talk about the important first 4 later. But the second 4, this is the number 7, number 3 of the second 4. And we're now doing the white crane spreads its wings. We're now going to go to the other side, do the same thing. So we're going to hold the ball. We're going to rotate it. Now we're going to separate our hands. So we're still rocking from side to side. So we're still getting that transfer of weight consciously. Now we're going to bring our foot out on the ball of the foot. Now we're going to keep swinging, and we're going to do another balance exercise. This one, the golden rooster stands on one leg. We start by taking one hand, bring it up in front of the face. We're looking between the thumb and forefinger. Now we're going to bring that same-sided foot in on the ball of the foot. Let's do that again, just the foot and the hand moving up. Now we're going to raise the knee, if you can. If you can't, just leave it on the floor. You can do a high center step, or if you can, lift it all the way up. So it's a Tai Chi movement. Let's do one more. We're going to go to the other side, do the same thing. So now the other hand comes up in front of the face. The other foot comes in on the ball of the foot. And we're going to raise that knee, if we can, without falling down. We're going to do one more balance exercise in this position. And we're going to stop rocking. We're going to separate our hands. We're going to bring them down. And we're going to bring them up. We're going to be a flying bird. And now we're going to raise one foot off the floor with the arms. And we did the white crane spreads its wings, and this is just the white crane. Now the hands go all the way up and slowly down. Now we're going to do on the other side. And now the hands go all the way up and down. Now we're going to sync the chi. We're going to do a few more Tai Chi movements. So we're going to swing our hands all the way up to one side, bring our opposite foot into the center. We're going to do a little dance. We're going to do a little mini squat while the hands move in and out and up and down. So we inhale as the hand comes up in front, exhale as it goes down. Now we're going to step out to the corner. Hands will do the same movement, but it turns into the Tai Chi movement called brush knee and push. So we're deflecting downward and pushing at the same time. Let's do one more. This time we're going to leave the hands on that side, bring the opposite foot in, and we're going to do our dance again. So we're going to do a little bit of a one-legged squat. We're now going to step out to the other corner, brush knee and push. Now, as we do the movements, I always like to say you're coordinating the breath, inhaling as you move back, exhaling as you move forward. But you're also trying to move slowly and smoothly, maybe feeling the air as you pass through it, the air between your fingers. We're trying to get that mind-body connection, that mindful movement that helps us recuperate, relax, repair. We're going to sit back. We're going to hug a big tree. We're going to inhale, the hands float out. Exhale, they float down. We're going to bring the back of our hands together, come up shoulder high, and now the palms go outward and down. So we're doing a little mini squat. We inhale and exhale. And this is the Qigong movement called the fountain. If we point our fingers up, and go all the way up. Turn the palms out as we come down. It's a different movement. It's called silk reeling. Let's do one more. And we did a goose before, so we can do another goose now. We're going to raise our hands up and lift one foot. The wild goose rises. We're going to sync the chi. I think we're ready to take a little bit of a flying up to the clouds. We're going to be turning our torso side to side. It's about 15, 20 degrees. Nothing out of your comfort zone. Always stay in your comfort zone. And the hands move across, then up and down, but we're not really moving the hands much. We're turning the torso to get those hands to move. This is waving hands like clouds. We're now going to add the foot movement. So in Tai Chi, this is a movement to get away from a fight. We're going to step away to the side as we deflect punches. We're now going to step out. Bring the foot in. We're going to step out again. We're going to go back the other direction. So we step. And this is why I said you need a little bit of room on each side for doing these steps. But also, this is the opportunity for us to consciously transfer our weight from foot to foot. So I visualize pouring the weight from one foot into the other foot so that the back foot is empty when you pull it in, and you empty the foot before it steps out. So it's empty. All the weight's on the standing leg. Get back to the center. From the clouds, we're going to do another Tai Chi movement. We're going to take this hand, make a hook. The other hand moves away, then turn the palm out. Inhale as the hand comes back. Exhale as it strikes. We bring the foot in to give more power to our strike. Step out. This is the Tai Chi movement called the single whip. Let's do one more. We're going to release the hook, go back to the clouds, go to the other side, do the same movement. So now the other hand makes a hook, and we strike out. To add the feet, step in, step out. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one more. We're going to release the hook, go back to the clouds. Because this is the year of the snake, we're going to add a movement to this single whip called the snake creeps through the grass. I'm going to take this hand, make a hook, strike out. Let's do one more single whip. We're going to reverse direction. First, we're going to widen our stance so that we can bring this hand all the way up, do as much of a squat as is comfortable for you, and now the hands go out along the ground or along the knee line, depending on how far down you can go. This is the snake creeps down, or the snake creeps through the grass. We're going to release the hook, back to the clouds. And we're going to go on the other side, do the same thing. So this hand makes a hook, step out. Let's do one more single whip. And we're going to widen our stance, bring this hand up and down as we squat, and the snake creeps down. We're going to release the hook, come back to the clouds. While we're in the clouds, we're going to close our fists gently, make storm clouds. We're going to do a few movements starting in this position. First thing we're going to do is we're going to grab an axe. We're going to step out to the corner and chop. We'll bring the axe all the way back and chop. And of course, this has the very imaginative name, The Monk Chops Wood. It's a Qigong movement. Let's do one more chop on this side. Now we're going to go to the other side. So we're going to take our axe, step forward and chop. We're going to sit back. We still got our storm clouds in our hands. And we're going to take that monk who's worked so hard chopping wood, and we're going to let him take a nap. So we're going to lean to the side. And this is the monk lies his head on the pillow, derogatorily called the lazy monk. But after all that chopping wood, it's not laziness. We're going to go to the other side, do the same thing. So we lean. So as we lean, we're teaching our body where our center of gravity is, teaching the brain and your foot to know where it's safe to lean. Do a few other movements similar to this. First, we're going to take our fists. One fist is going to go above the head, the other behind the back, and it's going to be called drawing the saber. And if we look over the shoulder, we can see if we got the saber in our hand, maybe. We're going to go to the other side, do the same thing. So stay in your comfort zone. If you have shoulder problems, you may not be able to reach behind. That's okay. Just visualize doing it. Let your hands move where they are comfortable. We're going to do it now in front of us. One hand above the head, the other at the belly. And this is the Qigong movement called the tiger hugs its head. And we can change this into a balance movement by raising our back paw. There we go. And if we look over our shoulder, we complete the movement. We're going to go to the other side, do the same thing. So now the other hand goes over the head, the other at the belly. We're going to raise our back paw, look over the shoulder. Now this is a Qigong movement, but we can also do a Tai Chi movement that's almost the same. We're going to step out to that corner and do the same thing without lifting our feet. It's called riding the tiger. Let's do one more. Now we're going to go to the other side, do the same thing. We always do everything on both sides because we want to strengthen all of our muscles, both sides. And we want to have the body and the mind and the spirit in balance. So we're going to step out, look over the back shoulder as we ride the tiger. We're going to come back in. We're going to do one more tiger movement just because we haven't done much of a finger exercise today yet. So we're going to sink the chi. And now we're going to be a tiger raising its paws. We're going to bring our paws up, bring them all the way up top, show our claws, and now we're going to flare our fingers, turning our wrists, and pull them back down. I was saying that we wanted to lubricate all of our joints, and we hadn't lubricated our fingers yet, so this is a way of doing that. All right, back to the clouds. So we're in the clouds. We're now going to take a shuttle, and we're going to go to the moon. So we're going to open our hands, and we're going to hold the moon, embrace the moon, as we did before. Now we're going to toss the moon. Take the top hand away and guide the moon to the sky. Let's do that one more time, and then we're going to add the other hand, and it will come straight down as the other moves out, making the Tai Chi movement, parting the wild horse's mane. Now we're going to rotate, go to the other side. So we take that moon, rotate it, take the top hand away, step out as we guide the moon into the sky. And we're going to add the other hand. So as the hand is moving up, we want to follow the hand with our eyes, turning our neck, feeling the air between our fingers. Now, there are many martial arts applications of this movement. You could visualize that you're sticking your knee out behind an opponent and knocking them over your knee. But right here, we're just trying to get our muscles moving. Now, we've still got the moon in our hands. We're going to do another Tai Chi movement. This one is called the Fair Lady Works the Shuttle. We're going to bring our foot in on the ball of the foot, step out to the corner, rotate the moon, and push. So we're deflecting upward as we push. Do one more. And we're going to do the other side. So we bring the foot back in, rotate the moon. We're going to step in, step out to the corner, rotate and push. So the hand that was on the bottom ends up with the palm facing outward. Because in most of the Tai Chi movements, not only are you pushing someone or guiding them somewhere, but you want to have your hand ready to grab them and control what they do next. So turning the palm out has that potential. And while we've got the moon in our hands, we're going to take the moon for an orbit around the Earth. We're going to step out to the corner and slowly orbit that moon. This is sometimes called stirring the chi. We're going to reverse direction. We're going to go back, do it on the other side. So we take the moon, step out, rotate. Now we're going to reverse direction. We're going to bring it back in. We've got the moon here. We're going to do a few more things with the moon. First, we're going to bring the moon straight up, opening our hands. And we're going to lean side to side, tipping the moon. And we're going to bring our hands down. Now the moon is going to turn into a tree. We're going to plant the tree. We're going to reach over to the side, grab another tree, and plant the tree. Again, we're moving slowly and smoothly, as if there were resistance in the air. Now, if we come up and have our palms face upward, bend down as the palms face downward, this is sometimes called planting seeds. So say we just planted a tree, we're planting some lovely flowers at the base of the tree of seeds. And we're going to take our efforts into another part of the garden where we're going to where we pick our vegetables. So first, we're going to plant the garden, digging in the garden. We're doing a circular movement with our hands. Getting a lot of knee exercise today. Now we're going to go the opposite direction, which is harvesting from the garden. Let's do one more. And we're going to sink the chi. And we're going to do come on, Bob. We're going to do catch the sparrow's tail. I usually do this a little bit later, but my mind is a blank, so we're going to do it now. And this actually uses the first 4 of the basic energies of Tai Chi. We're going to break it up into 4 different movements and do them each several times. So we start by holding this ball or holding the moon. We're going to step out to the side and we're going to ward off, sort of like parting the wild horse's mane, but the hand is moving away from us, parallel to the ground. It's sort of like a push, but it's not exactly a push. We're just trying to stop the person from attacking us. This is ward off. Now we're going to do the second movement, which is roll back. So the hand scoops all the way up, and then we come down in a semicircle down to the ground. This is yield, yielding to the opponent's force, redirecting their force. Now, the third of the 4 movements is the press. So we're bringing our hands together, palm to palm, and we go forward and press our palms together. It's sort of like a push, sort of like a punch, but not exactly. The word in Chinese implies tightness and firmness together. Now we're going to do the 4th movement, which is push the mountain, which we did before. We separate our hands, we roll back, and we push. So we're going to put those all together to do the movement called catch the sparrow's tail. So we first ward off, we pull back, we press, and we push. Again, we inhale, exhale as we ward off, inhale as we pull back, exhale as we press, inhale as we reposition to exhale as we push. One last time, ward off, pull back, press, push. Now we're going to go to the other side, do the same thing. So we're going to first start by holding that ball. We're going to ward off. So when we're doing these movements, we're actually not just moving the arms, we're moving the whole body. In Tai Chi, they say the movement comes from the qua, or the hips. We're connected to the earth, and that gives us more force against an opponent. Now we're going to pull back. So again, the whole body moves back as we drag the opponent to the side, redirecting their momentum. Now we bring our hands together for the press. The press is better visualized when you think of fighting someone very close to you. So you're pressing them, pressing against them as a push. Now we're going to separate our hands to push the mountain. And here we're pushing up and away, and the whole body is coming from the ground, uprooting your opponent so they fall backwards. We put them all together, and we catch the sparrow's tail. So we ward off, pull back, press, and push. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Last time, ward off, pull back, press, and push. We're going to sit back, we're going to sink the chi. Time to do a couple more weight transfer exercises. So the first one we're going to do is a Tai Chi step. We're going to start by having our weight on the standing leg. Get all your weight there, bring the other foot up, bring it forward, and gently put the heel down, not transferring weight yet. Put the ball of the foot down, and when it's stable, we transfer the weight, bring the other foot forward. Now that all the weight's on this leg, we're going to do one more step. We're going to go backwards, so we now transfer the weight to this leg, lift the foot, put the ball of the foot back, now the heel, and now transfer the weight. Whoops, have to do it really fast. Now the other side. Weight on this side, transfer the weight, bring the foot back, heel down, and now we can come up. So when you're doing that mindful walking or Tai Chi walking, it's very useful in ice, nothing like what we need today, but that's where we want to have our mind and body connected and that weight transfer connected. We're now going to add a punch. So as we do our Tai Chi step forward, we're going to throw a punch with the opposite hand and come back. We can combine this with punch with fierce face and do another finger exercise. So we flare our fingers and bring them back. So that's the picture of the movement on my shirt today. I wanted to get to that. I always try to dress in coordination with my activity. I'm such a fashion plate. Last time. Now we're going to sink the chi, and I think we're ready to do our centering exercise. We're going to bring our hands up to our waist, palms up. As we inhale, one hand goes out and up. As we exhale, it comes slowly, slowly down the center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do last time. Inhale. And exhale. And we're going to bring our feet closer together. Bring our hands to our lower abdomen and check our breathing. Still want to be breathing from the diaphragm. You might want to close your eyes and imagine yourself a bamboo tree in a gentle breeze, wafting gently from side to side. Feel how the ground feels under your feet, how the weight is distributed. You could also think about how your body is feeling after the stretching and moving that we've done. Have any more aches and pains? Maybe less aches and pains. Do you feel warm? Do you feel hot? Just get in touch with how your body feels. We're going to open our eyes. We're going to take a big breath. And bring it slowly down in front. As we finish this Tai Chi and Qigong flow. Now we're going to do a few cool down exercises. The first one we're going to do is spinal cord breathing with a crunch. So it's doing a little bit of a cat and cow, a big breath, and a crunch and a Kegel all mixed up together. So we're going to inhale from the diaphragm, bring our shoulder blades together, arching our back. Now we're going to curl the back as we come forward, bring our elbows together, and do a crunch. So we're tightening our pelvic floor muscles. Inhale, we come back. Exhale, we come forward. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. So that was spinal cord breathing. The last three exercises we do are from Dr. Paul Lamb, his Tai Chi for Health Institute, the 3 cool down exercises, the first of which is the tapping of the thighs. We've done a lot of squatting in class today, so this helps get blood circulating there to get the impurities, the lactic acid out of there. I like the tapping so much, I do it everywhere. Never hurts to have circulation. His second cool down exercise is a little more controversial. It's tense and release. It's a variation of progressive relaxation. We're going to inhale and tense all the muscles you can do without pain. So we're going to inhale and tense. And now we're going to exhale and relax all the muscles you can. Inhale and tense. Exhale, relax. Last time, inhale and tense. Exhale, relax. Now we're going to take 3 big breaths, embracing the sky. This third cool down exercise. So again, thank you for participating in the class today. I'm going to stop the recording. Feel free to unmute yourselves, ask any questions, make any comments. First, let's stop. Where are you? There you go.